Coxmo Comments. Today is Thursday, February 21st, 2019.
This is day 3 of our rotation.
I'm your co-host Hayden.
I'm your co-host Kaylee. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please pause and say the Pledge of Allegiance.
At Cox Mill, we are a community of open-minded, motivated, empowered, and trustworthy students and staff.
It's time for Steiner's Selections.
Good morning, Comets. It's Mrs. Steiner back with another edition of Steiner's Selections. And today we're going to focus on another event that's happening during the month of February, and it is Chinese New Year. Now, you may know that during Chinese New Year, there is an animal that is featured. And so every year is a different year of a particular animal. And so this year, 2019, is the year of the pig. And to celebrate Chinese New Year, we have a bunch of books in the library that you can check out, and I'm going to feature 3 of them for you today. The first one is called The Star Maker, and this is by Lawrence Yep. And in this book, we have Artie, who is preparing with his family for a big Chinese New Year celebration, and he needs fireworks, and he's bragged about all the fireworks that he can get, and he's gonna have so many fireworks that he can just give them out to all his friends. And then one of his friends calls his bluff and says, "Oh yeah, you have so many fireworks for Chinese New Year? Then let's see how many you have." And so now it's up to Artie to try to find the money to buy all of these fireworks that he says that he has, so that they can have a really superb, star-filled Chinese New Year celebration. Then I have a picture book called The Runaway Walk. And in this one, it starts a little bit like Jack and the Beanstalk, if you're familiar with that one, where a boy is sent to the market and he is supposed to trade his cow and come home with some food. And in this one, a boy is sent to the market and he is supposed to come home with rice. But instead, just like Jack comes home with magic beans, the boy in our story comes home with a magic walk. And the walk sung to him and convinced him to buy it. And so what he finds out is that this walk kind of has a mind of its own. And so this family who doesn't really have a lot of money has this walk that suddenly jumps out the window. And they soon find out that the walk is going to visit the richest family in town, who are rich, but they're also very greedy. They don't share what they have. And so first, the walk visits the mother of the family, and she says, "What a beautiful walk," and she fills it with all kinds of food. And then the walk runs away and delivers the food to the boy and his family. And then the walk continually runs away to visit the other family members of the rich family, and then takes what they put in the walk and brings it back to the poor family, so that they can have a nice feast for Chinese New Year. And at the same time, it teaches that wealthy family a little bit of a lesson about sharing and giving, and what the spirit of the New Year is really all about. And then finally, I have a nonfiction book for you. So over here on the side of the table, I have a ton of nonfiction books about Chinese New Year, but I wanted to show you this one because this is the newest one we actually have, and it's just a beautiful book. And if you wanted to learn a little bit more, it tells you all about the history of Chinese New Year, and it tells you what upcoming years will be what animal for the Chinese New Year, and it even has some phrases with some pronunciations if you wanted to maybe talk to your friends who are in the Mandarin classes and wish them a Happy New Year, or the Mandarin teachers who are in our building. So that's just another great nonfiction book that you can check out about Chinese New Year. And I also wanted to remind our friends in the Mandarin classes that we do have a whole Mandarin section in our library. So if you wanted to practice some of your Mandarin skills when you're not in class and you wanted to bring one of those books home, then let me know next time and I will show you where the Mandarin section is. So I hope that you all have a wonderful Chinese New Year, and that you'll be interested to come check out one of these awesome books to learn a little bit more about this holiday. Have a great day. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Our lunch menu for today will be popcorn chicken bowl, or hot dog, steamed corn, mashed potatoes, or a variety of fruit.
For breakfast tomorrow, they will be serving chicken biscuits.
That's our news for today, Comments.
Remember to be respectful, responsible, and ready.
Have a great day. Bye!